What secrets does the fish mug hold? Is this water? Coffee? Wine at 3:45 p.m. on a Monday? It's definitely wine. So, hey everyone, local Banshee, actually back at it again with a different video. Today I'm going to be introducing my 1 month 1 palette for the month of May, as well as the monthly makeup capsule that I curated around it. The reason that I started to do this is because in 2020 I noticed that I was buying like a ton of makeup for no reason other than the pandemic was upsetting me and whatnot, and I was like, it was the same case of I have a full closet and absolutely nothing to wear except with makeup. And now I have like 11 palettes and I'm like, you know, if I had 1 month to play with this palette, maybe I'd get to know it a little bit better, yeah? Basically what I do is, after I pick my palette, I curate an entire collection of face products and lip products and single eyeshadows around that palette to kind of have cohesive looks that I can do every day without having to really think very hard and reach very far. So the palette that I picked for this month is the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dreams palette. I got this in May of last year. It's basically its 1 year anniversary. This was my first like real eyeshadow palette that wasn't cheap as hell that I bought for myself, and I absolutely love it. It literally smells like strawberries, like the eyeshadows smell like strawberries. They are just this beautiful collection of shimmers and mattes in these like pinkish purplish tones. These shimmers are absolutely stunning. The best way to apply these is, I think, with your finger, like hands down. So this is what these swatches look like. The blinding blue one is a little bit finicky, like it absolutely has like chunks, and it has the most glitter fallout when you put it onto your eyes, but they're absolutely stunning. These may seem like really bright colors to wear every day, like, well, I work in a lab, and as long as I'm wearing pants and closed-toed shoes, no one cares what's on my face or what the rest of me effectively looks like. The point is to be safe. So everybody has some shades in a palette that they don't like as much as other shades. Like for me, it's the blues. Like I just don't usually do blue looks, so I'll go from left to right, top to bottom. Every single day I pick one focus shade and then I like model the look around that, so I have to use every color in the palette eventually. Next, this palette, nobody probably knows about it because it is like 7 years old. It's the Smashbox On The Rocks palette. This is actually my Pan That palette for 2021, which obviously I haven't been talking about as I haven't had a YouTube channel. But basically, it's just mostly these like dark shades, and I actually really like it for deepening up looks. I try and use these at least occasionally, so this is an every single month's capsule. I got this palette 7 years ago as a Christmas gift from my ex-boyfriend. Next, I have 4 single eyeshadows that I can kind of pair with the mattes in my Strawberry Dreams palette, and 3 of these are the Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. This is Day Trippin', then this is Set to Stun, and this is Dream Lover. This is a single from Wander Beauty. It's the Wanderous eyeshadow in the shade Blossom, and I got it in a Ipsy box like last year maybe. It's really pretty, like goldish pink. And I swatched these out in that same order, so hopefully y'all remember when that was. I feel like I bought Day Trippin' and I was super excited about it. I was like, this is so beautiful. It just doesn't hit the same on my skin tone. Like, look at that. Where is it? Where is it? These 3 look dope, but Day Trippin', I don't know. Kind of mad at myself that I bought that, but as for blush, I have 4 different blushes. One of these y'all have hopefully seen before. This is from my Graveyard Project pan. It is the Revlon Powder Blush in the shade Dare to Bear. It's a shimmer, neutral toned blush. I'm actually wearing it today. So, I mean, does it even kind of look like anything? I'm not really sure, but this is in here. If you want more details on my project pan, you can watch my previous video. Then I have one of my favorite powder blushes. This is from Odin's Eye, which is a Swedish brand, and This is the Fruit Blusher in the shade Sweet Peach. It's like this really pretty cool toned pink, and the thing is, this blush is super pigmented. You can't use a dense brush with this. You are gonna end up looking worse than if you just have a sunburn. Like, it is super duper pigmented, which is really awesome. Then I have two cream blushes, and they are both minis from Milk. This is the Lip and Cheek Tint in Flip. It's like this bright pink kind of shade. It's really pretty. It's also very easy to overdo it with this, but I don't mind. And then this is the Glow Oil Lip and Cheek Tint in Glimmer. It's like a more reddish shade. It comes off very sheer actually, but it's really pretty. I've used it a few times on my lips and on my cheeks, and it almost kind of works as a blush lighter if you're like trying to go for that look, because it is super shimmery. For the highlighter category, I have two powder highlighters and one cream highlighter. The cream highlighter is just the same weird Ukrainian cream highlighter stick that I don't even know if they sell this brand or if anyone cares. Then there is this highlighter single from Lottie London. I got it in an Ipsy box a year ago or so. It is in the shade The Good Girl, and it's really subtle. It's just a subtle shimmer, but I like it on top of the cream highlighter, and it's really pretty for when I don't care enough to do anything exciting except for my eyes maybe. This one has so much love that the entire embossing has worn off. This is the Daisy and Pearl Natural Radiance Booster by Seraphine Botanicals, and I hit pan on this last month. Super exciting, I know. It's really pretty. It looks like it's super dark for me, obviously, but I'm wearing it today, and it's just a blinding glow. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know how it goes from this to that. It's so pretty. I have two eyeliners which are really boring, so I'm just like sticking them in the middle here. This is just my daily wing eyeliner. It's the Scone Insanely Intense Tattooed Waterproof Eyeliner. There's really not much to say about this. I've been using this every day for like a week maybe, and I mean, it is insanely intense, and I do like the felt tip on it. It's not too thin, it's not too thick, it's really nice. It's a basic felt tip black eyeliner. I don't know what to say. The only thing is it's super waterproof. Like, I can barely get it off with micellar water, which is my like makeup remover of choice, so that says something. And then this is the Sistar Ultimate Define Gel Eyeliner in Bright Bronze, and I'm actually wearing this on my lower kind of lash line today. It's really pretty, just to like make your eyes pop. I'm trying to use this up too because I have very little left of this at this point. Like, what is that? A centimeter? I don't know. The tip broke off. I'm continuing to use it even with this janky broken tip because I don't like to waste things. Moving on to lips, I have way too many lip products for somebody who wears a mask every day they go to work, but I'm so weird. I get home from work and I put on lipstick and blush. I don't know what the purpose is, but I do it like every single day. Initially, to start off, there's just the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Rosy Wine that I have in my project pan. It's nothing exciting, just super old and rank. Then I have two different NYX matte lipsticks. These are from their Velvet Matte line, and this one is in the shade Volcano. This is what I'm wearing today. It is super bright red. Usually I don't like bullet lipsticks in reds or like really deep shades because I feel like if I'm wearing a deep shade like that, I want it to stay. And these don't even have the benefit of being like nice and moisturizing in my opinion. I still have to put a lip balm underneath them because they do dry out my lips like a liquid lipstick would, but they don't have the same staying power, so I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of me using these? But that's why I'm just gonna use them up. And then I have another one of these in the shade Beach Casual, and this is the one I was wearing in my last video. It is like a basic nude. It's probably too light for me, but you know, sometimes I'm going for that 2011 concealer on the lips sort of a look. I don't know. Then I have this. It's just like this semi-sheer, very shimmery pink. It's cool tone, so I don't like love it, but it's sometimes you're in the mood for that kind of a look. So, and then there is the an NYX Slip Tease lip oil in the shade Low Key. And this is just a different pink. This is like a more warm-toned, neutrally pink. It's the one down here. I really like this one. Now their lip oils, as opposed to the Velvet Matte lipsticks, I got them in like this set at, I don't know, Ross or Marshall's or something forever ago. Notice the theme, I got all my makeup forever ago except my eyeshadow, which went crazy in 2020. I feel like they have the staying power that a liquid lipstick should, but at the same time, they're pretty moisturizing and nourishing because they are a lip oil technically. And why they didn't make those in the deep colors, I could not tell you for the life of me. I have two lip glosses. One of them is the CoverGirl Smoochie Sizzle Gloss. Again, when the hell did I get this? I don't know, but it actually is really nice. It's just like this light wash of corally, peachy shimmer on the lips. I don't know, I'm not going to swatch it. It's a basic lip gloss in a tube, you know. So that's my first one, and the second one is the Oh My Gloss Oil Tint from Rimmel London. This is another thing that I bought in Ukraine 2 years ago, and I like it. It's pretty sheer. You can see it right here on the side of my hand, but it's sheer, but it's nourishing, and it feels pretty nice, and I don't know. The sticker on it is in Ukrainian. It makes me miss home, so that's fun. It's a long day. It's a long day. I was speeding right along through the parts of my face routine that I think are really freaking boring. Primer. It's the e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion thing that I talked about in my Graveyard Project pan. I don't know when this is gonna change. The BB cream. It's the same Purlisse Perfect Glow BB cream. I'm wearing it today. Can you tell that it makes me look gray? Is it evident on camera? My concealer is the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer by Kokie. I'm not one of those people that gets really excited about concealers. Like, I'm not out here like, oh, e.l.f.'s Hydro Grip Camo Concealer whatever thing just came out. I don't know. I have my one concealer. I'm gonna use this up until it's done, and then maybe I'll go buy a different concealer. I just use this to like spot correct. Like, I don't use it under my eyes or anything like some people do. So it's not exciting. That stays in every single month, all the time. Then my mascara, I also don't get super excited about mascaras. I just use the one I have, and then I either repurchase it or I buy a different one. Currently I'm using the CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro mascara, and it's okay. I feel like sometimes it transfers like up here. I have really long eyelashes, so they will touch up here and it will transfer throughout the day. But like, as it's drying out, I'm starting to like it a lot more, but that also means it's ending soon or just gonna dry out completely, and then it's like, cool, I liked it for 2 minutes while I owned it, and the rest of the time I just tolerated it to make my eyelashes darker and longer. And then for my brows, I've been using the Glossier Boy Brow in brown. I like it, but I prefer to dye my eyebrows. Stay tuned. At some point I'm gonna make a video about that. I haven't dyed my eyebrows in forever, which I don't get why. I'm too lazy to do something that would take 2 to 3 minutes off of my daily routine. So instead I've wasted that time like 10 times over trying to deal with my eyebrows in the morning by filling them in somehow. And yeah, that's effectively everything that I had in my Shop My Stash monthly makeup capsule, etc. for May. If you want to see more 1 month 1 palette content, for the most part I'm posting looks almost every day on my Instagram, which is at bansheepans, banshee.pans. You can see it, it's linked in the description below. Like if you liked it, subscribe to see more of Fish Mug, I don't know, more of my mug, whatever. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!